Good evening from the old man that plays video games. Lots of loud noises going on behind me. We are back again tonight. We're gonna try to work on a little bit more of our iron collection. It also gets the string and poppies. I've got a hollow print file loaded, which currently is showing all of the levels, and I kind of need to narrow that down. I need to eat, and it looks like it's nighttime behind me. So let's get some food in, and let's start this over at daytime. The holoprint file is basically, you can see that white line at the very edge there. It's the 64 by 64, 4 chunk square from, let's go down. That line, which includes all of this floor as well. So we're going up from my sub-basement to my villager factory floor, which obviously is mostly empty except for the cactus section over there on the far side, which lets, I do have that fully fleshed out, and 4 cactuses available. Let's go ahead and make this daytime, so we have something to stop with. With the holoprint files, it has some weird texture glitches. Like this chest is here, full of carrots, but the way holoprint works, it is displaying 2 single chests next to each other. It is showing stairs at weird angles that don't take into account Minecraft putting in a stair at an angle that causes a 3/4 stair, or at an angle that causes a 1/4 stair. You guys know what I mean, where it's turning left or right, into or out of other stairs to basically round it off. So let's sleep. So I can't, and like I said in the last episode, I cannot use my materials list to guess what I need, because this is covering everything up to that level there, just below it, right there at the, you can barely make out the white line when it's daytime. So I want to narrow down what level we're working at. We have so we've done everything so far except for the glass around the top, and I'm going to wait till the end to do all that. We have knocked all that out. And I spoke last time about, because I need to show you guys what we're looking at. All right. At this level, there is a particular observer right there that is looking down, that I need to get in a position to look down at it. And since this is the level that we are currently working at, because I've got all those top slabs as already filled in, and I need to put in those 2 observers, that solid block. I don't care about the glass. There's a solid block here and here. There's a couple of redstone components here that I need to put in. Those hoppers are already in. I already placed them. So I need to figure out how we're going to do this. And I didn't give it a lot of thought, but what we're going to do is we're going to put those 2 there. I need to make sure I have an observer before I even start this, because as soon as I break this bed, it's gonna start messing up. It's gonna mess up my iron farm. So let's see. I do not have an observer on me. Let's go make an observer. I know I need Nether quartz for that. Nether quartz would be in. No, not in here. In here. I have. Oh, not gunpowder. Nether quartz. What do I need? I need a little more cobblestone. So I've got some regular stone. Let's go make a little bit of cobblestone, because I'm going to need actually quite a few observers. So let's take half of this stone. Let's make some observers. Let's go over here. So I need 2 right now. I can make 6. So I'm going to go ahead and make 6 because I know I'm going to need it. All right. I need to put some stuff away. I have a whole bunch of chests. Let's put some chests over here. Some of these tools I do not need. Oh, I can put my clothes on, armor and stuff. That'll save some space. I don't think I need those right now. I don't need those right now. I might need that. I don't need those. And in fact, nope. Let's get the glass out of here. I don't need that for the time being. All right, so I'm gonna have to I need to make a bed. So when I break it, I should get the bed back immediately, right? I need... It's not pointed the right way. Still not pointed the right way. Don't have much room to jump. Nope. There we go. And then I need to go here. Doing this in creative is so much easier. I'll say that much. No, I need to be the other side. I try to remember how observers work. So, bam. Yep, that's what I want. I want it pointing in that direction into this block here. So let's take that out. Take that out. These two I don't need. So that's a redstone, and I believe that underneath that is a full-size block because I'm working my way down, just in the way I remember this circuit. There's not a way to go back down, I don't believe. So I gotta go back up through everything there. So yeah, it's a solid block underneath, and that's what that redstone's gonna sit on. But let's make sure I've got everything on this level, aside from the glass, which I don't really care about. Oh, I've got these. And I think that's not on anything, but I know it's gonna be, it needs to be at a certain point. So I need to put that there. Let's put that there, and I can take out that. And I need a clay pot. Take this out. There might be a lot of going back and forth. thinking this is not the block I'm going to want, because that is my hopper pointing up. I know this is a hopper chain pointing up. We're gonna go with that. All right. So first things first. That. Let me go grab this redstone over here. Oh, I need to put that bed up there. Shoot. So the bed, I need to put a block there. This is kind of in the middle. It doesn't matter which direction I'm going in. Well, no, I need to be over here. So that needs to be on a... Don't have any. No, not you. You. Still in the back of my head, I know I need lava for obsidian. So anytime I see this over here, go grab it. If you notice, where'd it go? Shoot, it didn't do it. There we go. There we go. That should get my bed back to where it needs to be. All right. So we've got that. I need to get that clay pot. All right. I think I have bricks up here. If not, I've got plenty of masons. I can buy them. So the iron golem should start up again tomorrow morning. Breaking that bed, I think, breaks their mechanics. Kind of. I'm at 40 villagers, 40 beds, so it just went down to the 30s, but I think it takes into account all of it. So it's 4. I need a clay... No, not there. Clay pot. Yes. And I'll need 60 wooden sticks. Let's grab birch. Birch ain't doing anything. And there's 60 sticks. I'll need a hop. I got hopper put in. Okay. And we're going to go to sleep. So that was like 5 or 6 blocks placed for a whole day's worth of work. So there, iron golems are going. All right. So that's good. Let's get this, yeah, so this should all be going over here. Yeah, that's right. So that means this chest... Oh, that's actually mostly empty. All right, so... Will this let me put that there? It will. All right, and then This is a temporary. $60 wooden sticks. I need to put wooden in there, or it's just going to sound really weird, especially after some whiskey tonight. So, what's going to happen? And let's see. I know under this is some blocks, these two redstone pieces, but I don't know if they're slabs or oh, get out of here. That's the full build. Now we got to go up there. So they are see, this doesn't need to be there. So it's a full block next to it. And then so a full block and then a slab. Not sure why the full block is necessary. I think it might be to send the signal to the hopper, to the dropper from this observer to that observer. Why do I to trigger the dropper to point up. That is upward pointing dropper to go into that hopper. Basically, I'm pushing iron ingots up into that chest, which that chest is currently backwards for visual. So I guess it doesn't matter, does it? It kind of matters. I want it to be on this side because this is the side that stuff's going to happen. So let's put it there. That just makes the most sense. All right, so that is a solid block, and then that is a, and then that's a solid block, and that's a slab. Why is that? I think that's where the circuit goes, and this repeater comes out for curving around, because the repeater that's reading, that repeater there is pointing into this chest. That's the repeater that's saying, is this chest full? And it's checking against that, which, take that out, that is now got the 60 in it that I need. I don't need this anymore. Once you load up this clay pot with the number of items that you want to subtract from your comparator, you know, that next, where is it? That comparator is going into this comparator, and that comparator right there is in subtract mode. And like the circuit out there, I'm subtracting 14. So it only gives a signal when the chest is at 15 or full. So a clay pot with 60 items in it and a comparator reading that, going into the comparator in subtract mode, is going to tell you if a chest is full, and that is your circuit, your overflow, your stop sending me stuff, because my chest is full. You cannot add any more to me. Stop sending me stuff. And that is my trigger for that circuit. And both of these little outflows of the iron ingots is going to have that built in. I made sure of that. All right, so I'm working on this layer. So that needs to be a full stone. There's a redstone going into it, right? And that needs to be a full stone. I'm not remembering why those 2 stones are necessary. And I really wish that I could just go down a level instead of having to go cycle all the way back through. All right, so we determined that that was full. That doesn't need to be there. That was a slab, and that was full, right? All right. So now I need to put up my comparators. Where are my comparators? I need 2 comparators. Have 2 comparators. Cool. I know these are part of my sorting circuits, and I have a pretty decent idea of how those are going to be laid out, so I know how to get there. I'm thinking this block here is to separate a lower level redstone line, basically cut it off, because if that's a block underneath this redstone, and I got another one that's directly below here, this block is going to separate it where they don't interact with each other. Maybe that's the same case over here, but that would mean, if I have a redstone line right here, that would make sense. That's basically my, hey, don't send a thing down. Whereas if you use a slab or glass, it will let the redstone line go down, but a solid block cuts it. That may be why these 2 were up here. Trying to remember now. All right, so we want to go up here. I swear this thing is so much easier and creative. All right, so I want that comparator there. Nope, I'm pointing the wrong way. I want to be here, so I need smooth stuff. I want to do, well, give me that comparator. I don't need that. That. And, ooh, I need to be from the place I need to put that in. This is very tedious. All right, I want to go... want that one. So I need to go here. Here, let's do that. That would make this so much easier. Do that, put it on subtract mode, and then put our chest. Putting the glass in here was a mistake. See that now, because you can't see through the glass. Should have left that out. Might take that out and redo this. All right, so that little bit of the circuit is all done. I know what these sewer lines are for. I think we're done with this level. All right, that's done with this level. The next level is going to be pretty involved. This level. All right. So these 2 hoppers are going to be one of the last things that I put in here. But, so I can get those chests in on the other side, I need 4 chests. I have 9. All right. So I can see him from this side. There's 4 chests, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Because of the glass, I can't see him on this side. So we're gonna, nope, that's not what I want. Chest? Nope, not there. Chest. 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 So that's those. Take that out. Alright, so now I need a hopper. Pointing. No, a observer pointing that way. An observer pointed into that. Oh, I hope I don't have to break another. Can't put it there. Nope. Do I have to break another bed? I'm so far in here. That's not even an outside bed. Ooh. Oh, what did I make that? No, that's not what I want. First, get rid of this. That was temporary. Let's get rid of that. Let's put a... Maybe this will do it. Oh, I need to put a block down here for it to be on top. Nope. There we go. Cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. All right, so this is the start of... I want to go to the bottom of that, and then that. Get rid of that. Next to that is some glass. First, let me get rid of that. Here, I need another... Put that in. That's right. Take this out. And... there we go. Perfect. All right. Glass. I have one. I have more upstairs. It's time to go to bed anyways. Oh, there's... Hold on. There's a block out here. Some glass is required for circuits. So... And I've got plenty. Ooh. So let's put our two glass pieces in. Not sure about the hoppers yet, at least not until this circuit is done. Let's put down our because we need to do that. I know these are on top of full blocks and comparators. I'm gonna go. Nope. But that was for hollow point for a moment. All right. So, and then this is there's a dropper facing this direction. With a hopper facing into that. This is pretty simple right here. We got glass. We've built all this part already. Let's go in here, make sure there's not a missing piece. I got those two hoppers, but those are waiting. Those are going to be one of the more later things I put in there. Those two will go in once that the filter circuits are, and that's what this is starting. These two comparators coming out to these two, we're going to continue that down and around to make this the filter circuits. Then all this glass. I think this level is done. All right, let's go to the next level. Which, like I said, we got to start from the bottom and work our way up. There's a lot of levels underneath. We're at this level. Holy cow. All right, so first things first, let's knock out this hopper, this dropper, which this one should be a little easier. Well, maybe not. Maybe from the side here. That should be fine. All right. And then clean this up. Get in here. This is facing down. This should be... Oh, I'm out of observers. I need redstone and cobblestone. Let's go. Oh. There's two more. Yep. You. And redstone. Do I have redstone over here? No. Let's put these away. I'm up to 4. Not bad. I don't know if I have redstone upstairs. let's just buy some redstone down here. And in fact, let's do this. Give me your XP! All of your XP! And that's all the XP I needed to get, bro. Alright. Take 2 of these stacks from over there. Let's make... I gotta make 2 observers. Copper bulb. I have a copper bulb. This wasn't the intended use for it. I need 4 observers. All right, 4 observers. I can make 5. That is awesome. All right, let's make this one. Yep. And that means that that guy should be pretty easy. And this should be pretty easy. All right, so that's this working its way through. This is another redstone, which I believe... Let's, yes, that is a redstone just right there. All right, so let's get back to the level I need to be at, which is this one. All right. So we're going to put some temporary blocks here so we can get these 2 in. I have 5 chests. So that's those. I need amount of hoppers. So over here is a hopper pointing up. Oh, wait. I don't know what the exclamation point mean. That's a hopper pointing up. So I missed one. The glass was in front of it. And actually, it probably needs to be... I need a temporary block underneath it. Nope. Nope. There we go. All right. Get rid of that block. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know what the exclamation blocks are for. I don't remember seeing that on a particular level. I think it's because I used iron for something. Alright, this is where we're at. Let's make sure this is all over here. So I need... what is inside... Alright, what is here? There's supposed to be something here. Oh no, the circuit goes off this direction. That's right. Alright. Well, let's go get a copper block. That just means that I need to get a copper bulb. That just means I need to get more blaze rods or more copper bulbs eventually. Where am I at? I'm all the way in this. How? There's nothing spawnable up here. All of these are covered in buttons. All of these are stairs with trees on the wood. Where did you come from? Confused. This is... I mean, the Iron Golem farm is working. If I ever find an Iron Golem up here, that's really going to change how I approach any of this. Because there shouldn't be anywhere up here for a cat spawn. All of these blocks around my little pond are spoken for. All of these here in the middle are I mean, those are water. A cat wouldn't spawn in a waterlogged section. Wouldn't they? Alright, what we got here? We got nothing. Where's those copper bulbs? I need copper bulb. There's 2. I need 1. First thing, I don't like... unless there's a reason I need the light level where it's at. Is that waxed? It's not waxed. So I took the wax off of it. Let's put the wax back on. I added the little resource pack that puts a border around waxed things. Let's see here. I do not have any more buttons. That is a little surprising. I know I need a button, and I'm going to use... I can make stone bricks out of cobblestone, but I can't make stone out of cobblestone? That makes no freaking sense at all. That makes no sense. All right, I did get some stone last time that I was down here. Let's grab that to get this going. Guess I don't need to put a bridge over to that guy. And it is nighttime. Let's do our nighttime activities, which involve eating our yummy loaded baked potato. I had one of those this past Saturday night. I visited with my mom. Me and her had dinner, and she brought me a steak. Ooh, it was yummy. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse. And had a loaded baked potato. It was yummy. All right, let's see here. I need the button. Oh, I can go down and make it. Oh. let's put in. Let's get our one button. I slept, so my schematic went away. Should be this one. So we're going to put in our copper bulb and put its button on the front of it. All right, around it is a whole bunch of stuff. So I need one of these observers pointed down. So let's elevate. Well, no, we don't want to elevate there. It's a bit confusing. We want to elevate there so we can face this down. There we go. And we take this out. Put it back in for now. I want to have an observer facing that way. I want to have a block facing, nope, not that block. Let's go around here. Because on the other... Can't see it. But right here is a hopper that's pointed up. But there's a glass block in the way. So I want to be here. Come here, stone. I want to put a drop. Oh, I'm out of droppers. All right, let's go get a dropper. Dropper. I need cobblestone. Well, I can do cobblestone because I just grabbed the stack of stone. No. Half of that. All right. Dropper. Yes. I know I'm going to need more, but we're going to take one for now. I know that is a upward facing drop. Why are you not? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Right. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so that is my droppers going up as of this level. I believe I've got my hoppers pointing in as of this. I need to go with the targets from upstairs. The redstone wiring for this just took, that's why it took me like 3 different iterations just to get what I needed to get. Didn't I have target? Yeah, 2 target blocks. Is there anything? Oh, there's 3 observers in here. I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need some pistons, but I need slime pistons. Yeah, slime pistons. I know 2. Trying to think back. I don't know if I need any more than that. Don't know if I need any more of this stuff. I think I was able to do it without glazed terracotta. Let's see here. I don't think I did use some string simply for mob proofing. Let's grab that because I'm gonna need the I'm gonna need the sticky pistons. I don't think I need any of that. I don't need sand. I won't need any of that. I don't believe I need any of that. That needs to go out of here. Go over here. There's some stone bricks. I could definitely do something with those. And there's smooth stone. Smooth stone slabs. And I know this is over here. These smooth stone. Because I built all of my circuits out of smooth stone and smooth stone slabs. So I know I'm going to be using those. All right, let's go down here. 51 minutes. I might finish this level. Oh, and look, there's 2 more lava. We are almost at the point. Was that lava? Yeah, there's lava. No, there's not. That's from the... Oh, that's just weird. It looks like there's lava, but there's not. All right. So let's work in this section. So nothing is here. Nothing is there, but there's a couple of blocks here. There's a block there. There's a block there. A block there. That's a slab. So I could do that. There's a block there, there, and there. There's a block there. I know that's gonna be a block. And that's gonna be a block. That's gonna be a block. Right. I'm moving over the materials because it's not feeding this chest anymore. This chest is not doing anything. All right. So that's not a block. But that is... Wait, what did I just put down? No, not a chest. Block. Redstone. Target block. That's going to be a block with a inheritor. That's going to be a block with redstone. And that's going to be a block with a repeater. Those two are going to be blocks with redstone. Then all right. Getting there, y'all. Definitely getting there. And we might be getting close to the end of this episode. And I'm thinking... Oh, that one. That is going to be a block with a comparator onto a block with redstone. Now, let's make sure I'm not missing anything on the level above. Oh, I am. I am missing redstone, redstone, a comparator looking at that. Am I backwards? I think I'm backwards on comparator on subtract. But there's also, oh, I see there's redstone. This is my timing circuit. And I need that needs to be there. Oh, and there's redstone. There. All right. Yep. That feeds into that hopper. That makes sense. And then let's go up one more. I need redstone there. All right. So I think this level is done. Except for these chests. And these two hoppers, which then I would need to put the filter items into. That is, you know, not doing too awful bad. That's my current supply of stuff. I need to get this built. Oops. Before that fills up. Oh, I'm at an hour. Boom, 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 boom. I am going to... That's not a good one. I need a better angle than that. I need a target block at least visible. There's a target block at least visible. All right. All right, so this is the old man playing video games. I probably have at least 4 or 5 more levels of my holoprint design going down that I need to put in here, but we're making some progress. I'm thinking that I have everything so far from the bed layer, below the bed layer, and then let's hear 2, 3, 4. At least 3 more layers below the bed layer with a couple below that, at least for the supporting blocks for the redstone circuitry. It does get a little bit more complicated as we get further down, as we get into the item elevators, which are these hopper or upward facing droppers that I've got 2 of in this. And yeah, that's probably going to be the next episode, is we're going to try to keep going down. Will this be finished tomorrow night? Or tomorrow's stream? Tomorrow's video? I don't know. It might. I think this might be 2 more videos for us to get right. I know it works. I've tested it. I have played with it. I've redesigned this structure, this machine, 3 times already. I know it works, and I know it does exactly what it wanted to do. It wants to put a double chest of hopper ingots way over there on the west side. I think that's the west side, way out there behind me. I want a double chest of iron ingots over there. That's going to be a constant supply. Let's keep it constantly filled. And then the one just above my head, that chest behind me, is another one that I want to constantly keep filled. And then everything else is in the 5 chests over my shoulder that you see is going to be, this is where I want other iron ingots to go for the time being. And it may get to the point where I take part of that stream and be like, let's do something else with these iron ingots. Because I want to do something else. I might just compact them into iron blocks. Who knows? And I did leave. I hopefully have left room underneath to do that. And like I said, I think I mentioned in my previous video that I could move the snow golem, because that's the direction the snow golem is like basically that direction and down. But that's what I plan on doing. Anyways, this has been the old man that plays video games. Exploring some complicated redstone circuitry, some little overflow protection, and building out of a holoprint file to design a iron ingot distribution system that works well for my Skyblock world. And look at that sun rising behind me. Oh, that's the image I kind of want to capture. Right there. Right there. Yes, baby. Yes. So this has been the old man that plays video games, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Good night, everybody.